Okay, so it's time to begin the second day of investigation. Hopefully, Maya's not dead. Otherwise, we are screwed. Yeah, so there is hope. Because, yeah, that logic makes perfect sense, because basically, if the killer hurt Maya, then we would have no reason to defend Matt on guard anymore. We can just say, well, screw this shit, and just walk off. But, yep, that's probably... Oh, poor Gumshoe. So, he's been kicked off the police force. Oh dear. That's not good. Oh dear. Yes, this is true. I'm just gonna have to. It's a terrible typo, Capcom. What the hell are you playing at? Have to, not have to. The two do not work in the same sentence. I'm sorry, it's just no. That is not a mistake you can make. I would forgive, like... I can forgive the codependency, because it's a very technical term. You just used it wrong. Or, well, wrongly, I should say. But, yeah. The truth? Yeah, this is true. Yeah, that's just so bizarre. Well, no, not... Yeah, oh, per se. Oh, I like that. That's how you spell it. I've always thought it was per and then S-A-Y, but clearly not. Even though they screwed up per, I'm going to have to work here. They could get per se correct, so, I guess it's... Yes, this is true. So she was shot in the same place her father was. Ooh, talk about karma. Pun intended. Oh, bless her. We are not going to get whipped, thank you very much. Oh, that place again. Oh, wonderful. So there's some connection to the second case here. Not much, but some. We get to return to this wonderful establishment. And see this wonderful, charming fellow again. Oh god, not again. Hey, it's Edgy! You're right, Edgy boy. Now, whilst we're here, I might as well go through the whole Edgeworth discussion, because I haven't done it yet, I don't think, so as good a time as any. Miles Edgeworth, he obviously the prosecutor for this case. You would be a bit of an idiot if you didn't notice that by this point. His Japanese name is Reiji Mitsurugi. His French name is Benjamin Hunter. And elsewhere it's Miles Edgeworth. Why do the French just have to change the name? It doesn't work, if you ask me. Use logic, okay? Please. Also, Von Karma's here. Yes, Edgeworth is voiced by Tatsuro Iwamota in the games. He's voiced by Sion King. I'm saying that with an accent, I don't know why. It's just Sion King in the English dub. So here, Fabian Wada in Germany, Hector Garcia in Spain, and Paolo Ferresi in Italy. also just find out who portrayed him in the film, because he was pretty damn good in that, I have to say. So, okay, Takumi Saito is Miles Edgeworth in the Gyakuten Saiban movie. And also, I will say now, that movie was awesome. Because I've managed to see it, which is really cool. Yeah, so I guess we were lucky. Also, right, back onto Edgeworth information whilst Von Karma blabbers on about having her objective and so on and so forth. But yes, she believed everything so wholeheartedly that she was going to be found guilty of murder herself. Anyway, the name Miles comes from the Latin word for soldier. Edgeworth may come from edge of a sword, which is like his Japanese name Mitsurugi, which contains the kanji for sword. It may be a reference to Edgeworth having a sharp mind, being a worthy opponent for Wright. Shitakumi said that he wanted to convey a feeling of stillness, which can cut you down if you show a moment's weakness. Reiji comes from the kanji for cleverness. Miles may have also come from the road that he took to become a prosecutor, and his French name Benjamin can mean son, in that he is the younger of the Edgeworths. We also have the fact that in Edgeworth's original design he was going to be a 36-year-old veteran prosecutor, so much closer to the age of Von Karma, that the staff decided it was not interesting enough as a rival. And when Shitakumi saw the second Edgeworth, he was struck with inspiration and created the backstory between him and Wright. Also, the younger Miles Edgeworth suit, which appears in Trials and Tribulations, there's quite a strong resemblance to Manfred von Karma's suit. Also, according to Shitakumi, Edgeworth was actually incredibly difficult to develop as a character. But everything kind of came together once Takumi decided he'd be rich. So in the original game he was designed to be an unlikable and tragic character, and then after that, when Takumi saw a comic depicting Edgeworth like the Steel Samurai, he decided that he would, a likeable Edgeworth would be cuter, and so he was fleshed out and turned into this kind of friend-ally type prosecutor, which is quite cool. So, even more on Edgeworth. Bloody hell, there's so much about him. Edgeworth along with Phoenix, Edgeworth along with Wright, makes a cameo in She-Hulk's ending in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds, quivering in fear after She-Hulk accidentally destroys Podium with a gavel. Wright's wing quote to Firebrand is, "You may be a demon, but at least you're not a demon prosecutor. I've met enough of those for a lifetime," which references one of Edgy's nicknames. He's also, along with Franziska and Godo, who appears in Trials and Tribulations, appears as one of the cards in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3's Heroes and Heralds mode. Wright's second colour scheme in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is based on the colour scheme of Edgeworth's primary outfit. Edgy also appears in SNK vs. Capcom Card Fighters DS as a card, along with Mia, Franziska, and Phoenix. Well, Wright. He also makes a name-only cameo in Street Fighter Legends Ibuki, with a woman telling a policeman that he stated there isn't enough evidence to incriminate Geki, an assassin who is set free. And also near the end of the episode Remote Island Syndrome Part 2 of the anime The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, the mannerisms of quite a few characters mirror those of the Ace Attorney characters. The scene in question is when Haruhi Suzumiya confronts the other characters with the truth about a murder that has taken place. Itsuki Koizumi performs the same overly dramatic bow and head shake that Edgeworth does, and Haruhi herself uses his one-handed table slam. So we have finally conquered the mountain that is Edgeworth's Ace Attorney wiki page. And good lord, that took a while. You see, this is what facts can do for you. They just take up time, and it's brilliant. Saves me from having to try and fail at being funny. But yes, so we get to return to Maya for a bit now, so that's good. Maya, but I don't think that's the smartest decision you have ever, well, the smartest thought you have ever had. But there we go. We will move on from that. Once again, we get to control Maya. See if we can figure out where the bloody hell she is. Right. So let's think about this. So there's a cat flap. A really big TV screen. That's cool. There's a satellite dish. What the hell's a satellite dish doing there? Okay, there's a picture frame, there's a cuddly teddy bear, some machines, computer, kind of slightly pretty picture, also VCR. Who uses VCR anymore? Then again, this is... Wait, it's set in the future, but it was made in the past. So, clearly at that point they thought that VCR would continue on long into the future. Little did they realise that that was not going to be the case. No, I don't think being skinny would help you in the slightest, Maya. Oh, so it's a figurine, not a cuddly toy. Ugh, it's kinda hideous if you ask me. Oh dear. He's back. Ah! Jeez. We'd rather not have Maya dead, thank you. Are you, trying to make a point to us, Mr. Assassin person dude? Because, I'm getting at least the faintest bit suspicious about you. Yeah, so, this is the only time we will be in the Hottie Clinic, I believe. So let's return to the detention centre and see what Matt has to tell us, because, or at least, oh, damn it. Yes, we are. Oh, that's helpful. So what did he say? Tell me! Oh god, here we go. Right. Seriously? That's all you wanted to ask us? To feed your cat? It's so weird. Why the hell would he send us to your lock for his feeding his cat? What? Oh well, we've got to go to the Gatewater Hotel first, unfortunately. You're seriously going to give us a "You shall not pass"? I will try and do that in a slightly longer voice, but I don't think I can do the rasp that well. Really not good at the "You shall not pass." It doesn't have quite the same oomph when I do it, and I can't do an impression of Ian McKellen, unfortunately, which sucks. That would be an awesome impression to be able to do. Good old Ian McKellen. Just loving that, loving the references in this case. That they are just so fun. Wow. Ah! We've got Pearl's theme! And I have to say, this is a really bizarre situation because, you know, the motorbike, the cat, and the U. Do you not remember his face, Nick? Like, seriously, he is, like, so obviously the butler. Well, not the butler, the guy from the hotel. So why is... Oh God, like... Are they, like... animal heads below the purple pictures and the purple... He likes his purple, doesn't he? Also, a fan with some symbols on it and what looks like a drum. And also, a door with a cat flap. Take notice of the cat flap. Yeah, so this place is totally normal and totally unsuspicious in the slightest. And also John Doe. Interesting name if you ask me. Because it's kind of like Doe, kind of, in, if you change the words around, letters around, it kind of sounds like duo. So you could have a split personality, kind of like your face, which is kind of split in half, which is incredibly creepy. Important plot point, important plot point, important plot point. Take notice. Haha. Let's go.